Hello, Satnam. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome, yogi friends. Hello. Another lovely Saturday, and I cannot believe we're already in December. I mean, it's just flying by as we are standing still in quarantine. But maybe not standing still, maybe sitting in reflection, finding time for stillness. Looks like a couple people are on early. Good to see you. Hello. I'd like to jump on a few minutes early in order to make some administrative announcements that kind of are necessary to get out of the way and helpful. For those of you who may be new to me or want to practice with me outside of the YouTube platform. So without further ado, all the music. Today I run through an app called Yogi Tunes, and that is a program that helps make use of copyrighted music in a way that gives the artists their due recognition. We do this gathering every Saturday on YouTube for Kundalini Yoga at noon. I am considering, and I would love your feedback. You can email me at caroluniyoga@gmail.com. I would love your feedback on this. I'm considering bringing this on Saturdays to my yoga club platform for a community rate of $7. And then once a month, I guess you would call simulcast it, both on Zoom and on YouTube once a month for Kundalini starting in January. I'd love your feedback on this. This will give people an opportunity to practice with me in the Yoga Club platform, where we have the opportunity to share and see each other in community via Zoom. And then we will bring this onto the platform once a month, starting in January. This is just something I'm kind of toying around with, so I'd love to hear your feedback on that, whether that sounds like something you'd be willing to and interested in doing. So there's that. Right now we're here every Saturday at 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern to practice Kundalini Yoga together. If you would like to make a donation to today's class, if this brought you some joy and you'd like to make an energy exchange, you can donate through PayPal under caroluniyoga@gmail.com. You can also connect to me through Square Cash and Zelly. We have 4 days left to register for the next 40-day meditation journey. This will be our 5th 40-day meditation journey. And this time around, we're going to be chanting and meditating on for 40 days my most favorite mantra of all times, the Vayanti mantra. This is a mantra written by Patanjali, the father of yoga, the father of the Yoga Sutras, the father of the 8 limbs of yoga. He wrote this mantra over 2,000 years ago. And this mantra is said to help us connect very deeply with our intuitive capabilities. So as such, our next 40-day meditation journey will be focused on connecting more deeply to our intuition. Registration is open until, Tuesday, December 8th. You can go to my website, caroluni.com, and go under the course registration section to learn more and register for that. And on this 40-day journey, we meet twice a week on Wednesdays and on Sundays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, to practice yoga together, to meditate together, to chant, to share in group community, and discuss our group book. So I look forward to having you join. I look forward to starting this next 40-day meditation journey on Wednesday, December 9th. Let's see, if you're interested in practicing with me outside of, my dog just keeps licking my hand, outside of YouTube, you can practice with me 4 times a week live on my platform, Yoga Club, on caroluni.com. 2 live Vinyasa Flow classes a week, 2 live Kundalini classes a week, and the access to unlimited video recordings of classes, all for very affordable rates, whether they're monthly memberships or just a drop-in class. And what's really interesting is we also have 3 very special classes coming up in the month of December. There's a lot going on in December. We have our solar eclipse coming up on Monday, December 14th. I have a class dedicated to that. You can find it under my drop-in section for the solar eclipse. I also have a special class for our winter solstice. Winter solstice is very exciting this year because it's going to be falling on the same day that there's a conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. So there's a lot of astrological shifts going on this day that's signified by the winter solstice. And that class will be on Monday, December 21st, and there's a drop-in rate for that. If you're already a Yoga Club member who's registered to participate in classes on Mondays, you just need to show up for classes you normally would. If you are a Yoga Club member who's not registered for Monday classes, it's a $7 drop-in rate. If you're a guest to Yoga Club, it would be a $15 drop-in rate. And then we also have a special Christmas Eve class coming up on Thursday, December 24th. It's going to be a morning Christmas Eve celebration. If you're a Yoga Club member who's registered for Thursday classes, just show up as you normally would. If you are a Yoga Club member not registered for Thursday classes, it would be a $7 drop-in. And if you're a guest to Yoga Club, it would be a $15 drop-in. All of these special drop-in classes are available to learn more about and register for under my Yoga Club classes section all the way down to the bottom under drop-ins. All right, and if you're on my email list, you'll get notified of all these and the opportunity to learn more and register. If you'd like to get on my email list, you can email me at caroluniyoga@gmail.com or go onto my website and go under, on the homepage, you have an option to join the mailing list. Let's see, last but not least, hi Felicia, if you'd like to make a donation to today's class, it's always appreciated if you feel motivated to give an energy exchange. You can find me on PayPal under caroluniyoga@gmail.com, Square Cash, and Zelle as well. So I hope you guys are ready for a nice class today. We're going to be working on excellence, cultivating excellence in our lives. A couple quotes. Aristotle had something really interesting to say about excellence. One of my teachers has eight elements or 8 qualities of excellence that we're going to talk about. And then we're going to do some pranayama, some meditation, and some kriya to help us connect into our own experience of excellence. So good to see you all on today. Thank you, Felicia, for chatting in and letting me know you're here. Anyone else who would like to tap into the chat box and let me know who you are, whether you're new to me, whether you've been practicing with me for a while. It always feels nice to know that there are people on the other end and not just numbers. Thank you for the thumbs up. Honey's here. And we're ready to get going whenever you are. Hey, Howard, good to have you. Thanks for joining and chatting in. I'm really excited about these 3 special classes we have coming up during the month of December. December's a powerful month. Again, we have our solar eclipse class, we have our winter solstice class, and we have our Christmas Eve class. And if you were around for the Thanksgiving celebration that we had, it was really powerful. A lot of chanting, huge heart-opening class. So I don't quite know yet for certain what is in store for these classes because I still have yet to plan them, but I know that they will be powerful and impactful and you'll definitely get something out of it. So thank you for joining today. I'm going to slide back. Let me make sure where we are on time. Okay, got my speaker on. Let's talk about some excellence today. Thank you again for joining me. You find yourself a nice cozy place to sit. Maybe take a few deep breaths, shoulders down away from the ears, eyes are drawn up to third eye center. Hope you guys are jumping into the holiday season with happiness and surrender and connection to spirit. Let's take a few breaths in through the nose and out through the nose with the eyes closed. Just soften up your exterior, soften up the interior, and expand your awareness. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Let the belly expand and exhale. Let's take 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. All right. Let's bring the hands together, rubbing the palms vigorously, stimulating 72,000 energy channels. I see a few other chats in the chat box, but I can't read them from this far, so I'll have to connect with you after class. So we do this. We rub the hands together. It also helps sometimes if you're laying on your back, rub the soles of the feet together to stimulate 72,000 energy channels in the body. This is a wonderful thing to begin our practice because Kundalini Yoga is not only a practice that helps create vitality, flexibility, and health in the body. It helps clear our energy channels, clear any blocks, and allow those energy channels and those nerve channels to run at their optimal expression. Let's bring the thumbs into the sternum, pressing the palms together, balancing out right and left hemispheres of the brain. We tune in with our sacred invocational mantra, the Adi mantra. The sound is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. We chant this mantra 3 times through. It translates to I bow to the divine teacher within. In chanting this mantra, we're calling on our high self, moving beyond the constructs of the personality and the ego, and tapping directly into our soul level of awareness. And then we tune in with the Mangalucharan mantra, a mantra of protection, a mantra of surrender. These 2 mantras help us connect into a vibrational experience, a frequency, and a shared consciousness of those you're practicing with. And what's beautiful is if you're practicing this through video, you're also transcending the limits of space and time and really connecting into that same living consciousness as we are when we practice together live. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Let's close the eyes down, engage the root lock, draw the eyes up to third eye center, and take a deep breath in to begin. Guru Dev Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Arengre Name, Jigarengre Name, Saitengre Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Arengre Name, Jigarengre Name, Saitengre Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Arengre Name, Jigarengre Name, Saitengre Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Suspend it. Root lock, third eye. And exhale, release. Gently sit in meditation. Gyan Mudra, eyes are closed. Chin is gently tucked so you're long through the back of the neck. Tailbone is firmly grounded and turned down. Just focusing on the length and the extension of your spine. All the muscles in the back relaxing down. Shoulders down away from the ears. And please just focus on your breath. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. keeping the ears open and practicing the art of fine listening. The eyes closed. Aristotle said, excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of 1, high intention, 2, sincere effort, and 3, intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines our destiny. The choices we make are important and they are impactful. Making choices in our lives with excellence requires a heightened and transformed perspective. It is about being in an elevated state of consciousness when we are making choices to enable ourselves to do so with excellence. When we connect to the states of consciousness that yoga and meditation practices give rise to, we begin to create neutrality in our being. We neutralize a chattering mind, agitation, fear, impatience, and anger. And we cultivate peace, contentment, detachment, clarity, and freedom. This enables us to experience our own internal excellence, our connection to the divine. And through that, we can then start choosing and living in excellence. One of my teachers said there are 8 elements to excellence, and I'll read off those 8 to you. The first is to have vision. What is your vision for yourself? Your intentions, your dreams, your goals? Do you make choices that align and support your vision? Second element of excellence is to have courage. Sometimes choosing with high intention, and as Aristotle suggests, requires making uncomfortable, inconvenient, and scary choices. This requires our courage to lean in and trust that when we act in high alignment, in high order, even if it's uncomfortable, scary, or inconvenient, it will result in outcomes of excellence, high order. The third element of excellence is that we must have grit. We must have resilience and endurance to stay the course of our vision. The fourth is to have humility. Align with that generate, organize, and destroy law of the universe, right? Oftentimes, we create more suffering for ourselves because we are in resistance to one of those 3 elements that are in play, in presence, right? Maybe there's a new experience happening that we're resisting. So we're resisting that generate element of the flow of the universe. Or we are dissatisfied with our current circumstances. So we may be in resistance to the organize or the existential experience of our being. Or there may be change or destruction of some sort or some level of transformation at play that we are in resistance to. And we are creating more suffering for ourselves by resisting it, right? When we can flow with generate, organize, and destroy as it presents itself, we develop a humility that we know who the real doer is. The doer is not our mind. The doer is not our body. The doer is not our ego. The doer is that high universal force. Some will call, or power rather, not a force, a power. Someone call that divinity. Some would call that God. Some would call that universal source energy. When we align with, rely on, and trust in that higher power that lives within us and around us, we cultivate an experience of humility, trust in a higher power. The 5th element of excellence is to have knowledge. Call upon experiences when you have been supported by, encouraged, carried up by, or carried through by, and lifted up by a higher power. Trust in the abundance that you've had experience with before. When you're in alignment and you're acting in alignment, you are supported, right? When you know that you are acting in high order, when your actions are intended to be in service of yourself and others, you are acting in high alignment. Now, that may not necessarily result in the outcome that you expected. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong here. It just means that there is a higher power at play. Use your knowledge and your past experience with your interaction with that power to support you along the way in these next endeavors that you may have. Sixth element of excellence is prayer and or meditation. Feed your vision by communicating with Source and allowing Source to communicate with you. Seventh element of excellence is experience grace. There are no mistakes. All experiences are teachers if we allow them to be, serving as a method of spiritual refinement. Grace, sitting in grace, is understanding that there is no good or bad, right? Getting outside of the experience of duality and trusting that everything that is playing out is for spiritual refinement, is to connect you more deeply to the soul's endeavor in this lifetime. And the eighth element of excellence is determination, the soul's drive, the unseen magnetic force that pulls, pushes, and guides you in the direction of your destiny. This often defies logic and reason. And that's why connecting to intuition as a tool is helpful in aligning with your determination, because sometimes what your soul is magnetized toward goes against all logic and reason, right? It may seem like the most foolish course to take, but if your soul is being directed in a particular, by a particular magnetized force, this is where your intuition needs to step in and say, okay, I understand logic and reason may be defiant here, but if your intuition and your determination are in alignment, then consider following through with that drive, with that force and that magnetism. Today's work that we're going to be doing a powerful pranayama. And this pranayama is a meditation that is said to help fight brain fatigue and help us live our excellence. So it's bringing us into an experience of high functioning of the nervous system. Second little mantra meditation with a particular strong mudra we're going to be doing is a meditation called Getting Rid of Your Couldn't. Getting rid of some of those negative mind patterns that cause us to step outside of our excellence and maybe go in the realm of familiarity or what's comfortable, what's complacent, right? Getting rid of some of those tendencies. That's what that meditation is going to help us do. And then we're going to do a kriya that's helpful for physical and charging up physical and mental vitality. We have our mantra of the week, which is the full moon meditation mantra. We started off this week with a lunar eclipse, and that energy is still carrying us through this week. So we're going to do that full moon meditation mantra at the end of class today. So let's start with our Sufi circles for warm-up. Hands are on the shins, eyes are closed and drawn up to third eye center.
Battery 90%. Connected to iPhone.
Rooting down through the tail, visualizing the color red and connecting to that lowest energy center, the root chakra. Balancing out and stabilizing that energy center, our foundational chakra, associated with safety, stability, security, belongingness. Eyes are third eye center, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Have a gentle expression on your face. Notice if you are frowning. Slightly turn up the corners of your mouth and notice how that affects your whole being. Let's take 4 more Sufi circles in this direction. Inhale, hold center. expectations of the future, connecting yourself into the hyper-present moment, the now. With your breath and your awareness. Four more in this direction. Inhale, hold center. Spinal flex back on the exhale. Spinal flex forward on the inhale. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lifting high. Exhale, shoulders down away from the ears. Let's bring those hands up onto the shoulders. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. The eyes are up at third eye center. Bringing out low body organs, realigning the vertebrae, drawing that energy up into the heart. Keep those eyes at third eye center. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep with this rotation. Lift the hands up off the shoulders. Gyan Mudra with index finger and thumb. Feeling that deeper opening in the heart center. Spreading through the muscles of the chest, opening up into the deeper lobes of the lungs. Let's extend those arms up to 60 degrees, keeping Gyan Mudra, palms face up to the sky. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center. And let's sweep through the energy field. Inhale, exhale, reaching through the fingers. Eyes are at third eye center. Feel yourself creating a lot of energy outside and around the body. Feeling that nice lateral flexion. Getting into the intercostal muscles of the ribs and the muscles of the low back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands come forward. Let's come onto tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's begin cat-cow. Alright. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round tuck and dome. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round tuck and dome. Please sit back to the heels, child's pose. Forehead to the ground, connecting to the energy of the earth. then third eye center connected to the magnetic pull of the earth, grounding yourself. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Let's rise up seated. Cross-leg position. We're going to do a really interesting pranayama meditation, which has a lot of powerful benefits. One is to balance out right and left hemispheres of the brain. Let me read you some of the benefits of this. Helps us balance out any tension or energy blocks in the diaphragm. Helps us fight brain fatigue, right? We're constantly overstimulated by just information coming at us. And the brain gets overwhelmed, right? And as such, we're kind of in a daze a lot of the times. It renews the blood supply to the brain and helps move cerebrospinal fluid up through the central channel of the spine. It also brings benefit to the liver, the navel center, the spleen, and our lymphatic system in general. So I'm going to have my left hand facing down with my elbow at my ribs and my right hand facing up. Okay, for 3 minutes, we are going to do a pranayama in this posture, and then for the next 3 minutes, we'll switch it out. Okay, this type of activity is going to be creating a balance and harmony between right and left hemispheres of the brain. So we're going to inhale on 8 emphatic pulses through the nose. Exhale 8 emphatic pulses through the nose. Eyes will be drawn up to the third eye center. It's going to look like this. That's 8 little inhale sips, 8 exhale sips. Eight inhale sips, 8 exhale sips. Right hand is moving up, left hand is moving down. Okay, so inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll switch. And it'll be left hand going upward, right hand going down. Okay? Eyes are up at third eye center. Here we go. Two more rounds. Now switch the hands. Left hand is facing up, Right hand is facing down. Left hand always pulses upward. Right hand always pulses downward. Let's go. Inhale for 8, exhale for 8. Here we go. Two more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Now inhale. Make fists with hands at the heart center. Suspend the breath. Big belly, root lock, third eye. Exhale. Make fists, hands at the navel center. Gently press in. Inhale. Fists out to the side, elbows in tight to the ribs. Inhale. Suspend, engage everything. Root lock, third eye, suspend the muscles. Tension in the body. And exhale. Relax for a moment. Beyond Mudra, eyes drawn up to third eye center, long deep breathing. Maybe you notice a shift in your awareness, clarity. Transcendence beyond duality. Push and the pull of the yin and the yang. You may find a balance in between the two. And just sit in that for a few moments. Keep your eyes closed unless you need them for visual cueing. I'm going to take my arms out to my side. I'm going to cross my middle finger over my index finger. So Saturn crosses Jupiter. I'm going to take my thumb and use that to hold down my Sun and my Mercury finger, or my ring and my pinky finger. My arms are out to the side, kind of like antennas. Shoulders are down away from the ears. We begin a powerful chant of the sound HUD, H-A-R, and you want your belly to pump as you chant. So the sound is coming from navel, from solar plexus, from heart, from throat. Hut, okay? Eyes are at third eye center. Middle crosses over index. Thumb holds down ring and pinky. Here we go. Powerful chant. Inhaling through the nose. Hut, 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 hut. Keep going. Shoulders are relaxed down the back. Neck is long. And you will be able to sustain this posture with ease and with excellence. Hut, 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 hut. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Mrutha. Third eye. Long neck. Shoulders away from the ears. Big belly. Completely exhale everything. Empty it out. Hold the breath on empty. Inhale. Suspend. And exhale, release. Young breath. Sit in stillness for a few moments. Capturing those moments of presence. Letting go, letting come. All right, powerful stuff. Come laying down onto your back, please. We're going to start with our Kriya for physical and mental vitality. I'm going to be doing some navel work today, clearing up a lot of blocks in that low triangle, and then rising that energy up very high through some arm postures and some breath of fire. Okay? So please come laying down on the back. Hands can be under the pelvis to support the low back. Otherwise, hands come down onto the side of the ground next to the hips. Head can be grounded. And again, as I mentioned, hands can come under the low back if you'd like some support. Otherwise, hands are next to the hips. I'm going to take my legs up about 6 to 12 inches off the ground. Feel very stable and engaged in the navel center. Low back is pressing to the floor. And I begin scissoring my legs. One across the other, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Low back is supported, eyes are drawn up to third eye center. Let it get uncomfortable for a few moments. We only have about 20 seconds left, and then we're going to take a little rest. So stay in it. Let it get a little uncomfortable. Push against those boundaries. And inhale. Exhale, release and rest. Hand goes on the navel center. Notice if you are able to or not yet able to feel your pulse in your navel center. All right, let's do it again. Legs up 6 to 12. Let's cross. Scissor those inner thighs, one leg on top of the other, pointing through the toes, navels engaged, low back, pressing to the mat. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. more engaged the muscles of the full leg are, the easier this will be for you. Even through the toes and the feet, engage those muscles. Keep the breath going. Stay the course. Push it, last 20 seconds. Push it gently, right? Don't force. The balance between discipline and self-love. That's where yoga is. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and release. Hand on the navel. Okay, we're not quite done with this low triangle work. I'm going to lift my knee up toward my chest, left leg lifts up off the ground. My head remains grounded, my hands can be either on the ground next to my hips or supporting my low back under the pelvis. I'm going to make little piston movements in and out, right? So it's not circular like this. It's on the horizon. Okay, in and out. Here we go. Powerful, very direct movements. Navel centers engaged, low back presses to the mat. Think of yourself in the lower part of your body like a little engine, pistons just moving back and forth, clearing up any energy blocks in the low triangle. Oh, mama, 10 more seconds. Oh, mama. Inhale. Exhale, rest for a moment. Just like before, we're going to do that one more time, but first allow yourself to rest. Connect how the energy is moving in the low triangle by pressing gently on the navel center, feeling the energy. Last time. Let's get those legs up, ready to do that piston posture one more time. Here we go. Eyes are closed, drawn up to third eye center. Let it be a little uncomfortable. That's what it takes to transcend and move to a higher vibrational frequency. We gotta move past some of these denser energies, clear the blocks, and rise up to a higher vibration. Keep going for 10 more seconds. Inhale and release and relax. One hand on belly, one hand on heart.
चतर चक्रवर्ती चतर चक्र भुगते स्वयं भाव स्वभं सर्वदा सर्व जुगते कालं प्रणासी दयालं स्वरूपे सदांग संते अभंगं विभूते.
2 more breaths.
चतर चक्रवर्ती चतर चक्र भुगते स्वयं भाव स्वभं सर्वदा सर्व.
Last time, inhale.
कालं प्रणासी
Exhale.
स्वरूपे सदांग.
Let's bring the knees into the chest. Hands under the hinges of the knees. Please rock yourself up. Seated cross-leg position. Alright, taking all that energy that we just released from the little triangle. Let's interlace the hands. Press the palms up to the sky. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. So as we press through the palms, the shoulders drop away. So there's a nice amount of length in the neck. Eyes are drawn up to the third eye center. We begin a powerful breath of fire through the nose. Excuse me, here we go. And when I say powerful, this is not one that exhausts itself out. You want to make sure that there is balance and harmony to your breath. There's rhythm and there's sustainability. Keep those eyes strong at third eye center, directing the energy upward. Connecting to your excellence. High intention, sincere effort. Inhale. Root log, third eye, big belly. Press those hands up to the sky. Exhale. Cross the hands behind the head. Fingertips touch opposite shoulder. Back of the head presses into the forearms. Eyes at third eye, breath of fire. Notice how this posture is opening up the heart, the upper lungs, the throat chakra. Eyes at third eye center to draw that energy up into the higher centers. Bird lock, third eye, big belly. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Kriya Mudra. Eyes at third eye center, long deep breathing. Please stay here in meditation for a few moments. Just being an experience of your awareness, of your breath, of your energy, clarity, tapping into excellence. What if we were always in this perspective when we made choices? Feeling supported, feeling clear, feeling expanded and convergent in our awareness. This mantra, Har Har Mukhande, connects to the liberating force, liberating energy, that which gets us out of block, that which gets us out of suffering, that which escorts us out of our physical body when we transcend beyond the physical realm. Har Har Mukhande, Har Har Mukhande, Har Har Mukhande. Eyes at third eye center, either listen or chant. Har Mukhande, Har Har Mukhande, Har Har Mukhande, Har Har Mukhande. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just laying down onto the back. Feet and thighs turn out natural.
Take from me what I want.
Take from me what I do. Take from me what I need.
Allow your tailbone to turn down.
Take from me everything. Take from me everything that takes me from you.
Hara Mukande is the divine, translates to the divine force that destroys from the self that which prevents liberation. Please allow your shoulders, while you're laying down on your back, to track down away from the ears, palms face up. Chin tucks to the chest. Jaw softens. Tongue relaxes in the mouth. Ears fall back. Eyes sink back. A gentle awareness of the crown of your head. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrapping your forearms around your shins. And please rock from side to side, giving a little massage for the low back. Please roll onto one side into fetal position. While you're down there, allow yourself to relax. Take a full inhale through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. And use your top hand to press yourself up seated, cross-legged position. At the end of every class, we chant our weekly mantra. And as I mentioned in the beginning of class today, we've been riding this energy of the lunar eclipse that just occurred on Monday. And as it's known with these eclipses, the energy both precedes them and carries after them. And so we've been riding the wave of that energy of the eclipse all week. And as such, I thought it really powerful to make use of that energy all week long with our Antar Nad full moon meditation mantra. The mantra involves a moving mudra. Thank you, honey, exiting stage left. The moving mudra involves the hands at prayer pose at the center of the navel to begin. And we chant a mantra that carries the prayer position all the way up the central channel of the spine. Once we hit the third eye center, we let the hands blossom out into a lotus mudra. And then turn the hands down into a reverse prayer mudra all the way down the length of the spine, back to the center point at the navel, where we begin again. Now the mantra, although very wordy, is easy to chant. It's easy to catch on to. The mantra is sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Okay, we chant this mantra, and this mantra is said to be done on the energy of a full moon. And when it's done during a full moon eclipse, even more powerful. This helps us awaken and transfer that Kundalini energy, allow it to rise up from the base of the spine. The translation of the mantra translates to, that infinite totality is here. It is everywhere. That creativity of God is here. It is everywhere. So we're connecting into this really expansive awareness where our finite awareness connects into the infinite consciousness. Okay, let's get started. Hands at the navel center. Eyes will be drawn up to third eye center as we chant this mantra. And again, sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. All right, here we go. Eyes at third eye. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 ram.
sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 four more sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 last two sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 last sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare 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 hands come to hearts sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa deep breath in through the nose. Hare re hare 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 re suspend the breath, relax third eye. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa sa sa. Please keep the hands at heart center. Let's tune out with the longtime sun. Let's do one round a cappella. May the longtime sun shine upon you. I'll love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. And then we'll close out with 3 long vibrational and powerful expressions of the mantra Sat Nam, declaring truth is our identity. Take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on. Guide your way on. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Suspend it and bring those folded hands to third eye center, blessing that you'll be guided by intuition and have the wisdom and courage to follow it. Exhale, bowing forward. Satnam, Namaste. Inhale, rise up. Blink your eyes open. I'm going to slide forward. Hope you guys enjoyed class. And just a few closing little tidbits. Stay tuned for some, if you're on my mailing list, you'll get notified. If you're not on my mailing list, you can get on my mailing list by going to caralooney.com and going to the mailing on the homepage. There's join the mailing list, or you can email me at caralooneyyoga@gmail.com to get on my mailing list. To get notified of the fact that we have 3 really powerful classes coming up this month. On Monday, December 14th, there's going to be a powerful solar eclipse class at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. If you're already registered on Yoga Club to participate in that class, just show up for class. That's all you need. If you're not registered to take that class and you are a Yoga Club member, there's a $7 drop-in rate. If you're a Yoga Club guest, it's a $15 drop-in rate. In addition to that, we have our winter solstice class the following Monday, 2 p.m. on December 21st. Also going to be a very powerful class and a powerful day, because that is a day where Jupiter and Saturn conjunct, and it's going to be a shift of a 20-year cycle, astrologically speaking, and we're moving from a 60-year cycle of an element of fire into an element of earth. So there's going to be a lot of changes. The suggestion is there's going to be a lot of changes economically and with regard to politics on both a national level and a global level around this time. So it's really a good idea to stay in practice, stay in awareness, stay in high vibration. And then in addition to that, on Thursday, December 24th, I have a special Christmas Eve morning Kundalini class. These are all open for drop-in. If you're already registered to participate in classes on these days, then you're all set to go. If you're not, if you're a Yoga Club member, it's a $7 drop-in rate. If you're a guest, it's $15. So you can learn more about that by going onto my website, caralooney.com, go to the Yoga Club classes section and scroll all the way down to drop-ins. You can also register for a monthly membership for classes, and you don't have to worry about pre-registering or dropping in. You just have access to the classes. All right. If you'd like to donate to today's class, you can do so. I'd appreciate any donations. You can do so by going to PayPal, finding me under caralooneyyoga@gmail.com. You can also find me on Square Cash and Zelly. I'm here every Saturday on YouTube at 12 Pacific. And 4 more days left to register for our next 40-day meditation journey focused on connecting very deeply to our intuitive capabilities. If you haven't joined me yet on a 40-day meditation journey, they're really powerful. We have a wonderful community of people that have been coming time after time. So we kind of have like a little yoga family.
And we meet twice a week in virtual community to practice yoga together, to meditate together, and share in group community. It's really a powerful group. Let's see what we have as far as communications here. Felicia and Howard are hitting me up. Let's see. Howard loves this mantra. I'm not sure which mantra it is. I'm guessing it's the full moon meditation mantra, Sare Sasa. Felicia loves it too. She loves the mudra. Felicia and Howard are are having chats amongst themselves. I love it. They're just two members of the community that we've been really creating here through the 40-day meditation journeys and yoga club in general. So if you feel like you're missing out on connection with people, especially in spiritual community during this time, this is a wonderful way to satisfy that need through yoga club and through our 40-day meditation journeys. Let me see if I've missed anything here. All the music today was run through Yogi Tunes, and that should be it. Looking forward to seeing you guys more. I'd love to see you practice with me outside of YouTube on my yoga club classes. You can find out more on caroluni.com. Go to the yoga club classes section or course registration for our 40-day meditation journey. All right, me and Honey are out. We're going to go have some lunch. Enjoy your weekend. And for my yoga club friends, we'll see you Sunday morning, tomorrow morning, for our morning flow class. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time. Sat Nam. Bye-bye.